When you need a snack that keeps up, reach for Roller Bites. Packed with protein and stacked with bold flavors like tequila lime, Monterey Jack, and Buffalo Ranch. These compact handheld snacks are built for busy days and nonstop schedules, delivering satisfying bites without slowing you down. No prep, no pause, just real flavor and real fuel in every roll. Find them at your nearest convenience store or see them on tour. Visit rollerbites.com for dates, locations, and more.
With Instagram teen accounts, protections are turned on by default.
Yo, look at this reel.
Okay, the secret is in the timing. Don't rush it.
Built-in content and contact settings, and automatic time reminders.
Mom, heading out back.
Instagram teen accounts. Nothing to turn on. Safer from the start.
There's a pill version of Ozempic.
Hello, I'm Ozempic.
And I'm other GLP-1s kind of like him. Hey, did I hear there's a pill version of Ozempic?
Yep, you sure did. Ask your doctor about which FDA-approved uses of the Ozempic pen or pill may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide tablets 9 milligrams and Ozempic semaglutide injection 2 milligrams.
There's a pill version of Ozempic.
Last week, we watched Obsession.
This week, we watched Gunpowder Milkshake.
The fuck? The connection is diners.
Oh my god, there was like totally a diner in this.
What the fuck? Grab your milkshake and make it ashy. Welcome to Oldie but a Goodie.
And everyone's getting on the ashy milk trend.
Yeah,
you know?
we love some ashy milk. You got a milkshake, you pour some gunpowder in it. That's an ashy milkshake right there.
Is that what you were doing?
That's what I was doing. You saw me pause for like 20 seconds trying to come up with that intro as well. I was just like staring off into space.
Molotov cocktail, more like a milkshake cocktail.
Oh,
am I right?
Oh my goodness.
Big explosion.
It's a podcast where we watch movies that are related to last week's movie. Last week's movie had a diner in it. This movie has a diner in it. That's the connection. My name's Sandro, you're Zach.
It's true. That's my name.
And we're reviewing Gunpowder Milkshake, a movie that was chosen by our Patreon, Mr. Lee. Thank you, Lee, for the movie. You won a thing on Patreon. You made us watch a movie.
Fuck you, Lee.
Oh, no.
No, this movie was alright. Not the best action movie I've ever seen, but it was fun.
Well,
it's an action movie, you know? It prioritizes the action over other things. A bit like John Wick, I would say, you know? It prioritizes action over everything, really.
See, here, we're immediately getting into our first impressions, and I immediately have a problem with you, Zach. I immediately have a problem with you, because
What's that?
This movie is a parody of John Wick.
What?
And so, yes, it doesn't have anything extra, but also I feel like that is the point. Maybe. I don't actually know.
Here's the thing,
it might
Sandro, because you haven't seen John Wick, have you?
No, I have not.
So really, can you say it's a parody if you've never seen it, Sandro?
Well, I've seen the movie Nobody with Bob Odenkirk, which was made by the guy who made John Wick, and they're basically the same thing. So I feel like I have seen... No, I haven't seen it. And I want to watch John Wick. But the problem is, every time I'm like, I want to watch John Wick, a new one comes out, then the pile gets bigger, and then I'm like, I'll do it later.
A classic. Yeah, no, we've all been there, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you're procrastinating a chore, and it gets progressively harder, so you're progressively making it, you know, procrastinating more.
Yep.
Yeah. We've all been there. Look, Sandro, that's a great point. However, I feel like this was trying to be exactly John Wick and wasn't trying to parody it as it was doing a bit of parody of fun, but I feel like it more wanted to be John Wick than it wanted to parody it.
I don't know. I feel like yes. you're probably right, and I might be reading into it, but I think that, like, there's some things in this movie where they just take a John Wick thing and then make it stupid, from my understanding of John Wick.
Yeah, no. I definitely think I think it can be both.
Yeah.
I think it can, one, be trying to parody John Wick, and two, also want to be John Wick as well.
Yes.
And that's all right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, no, totally. I get it. Absolutely. I think this movie is very fun, but also I had watched it before, so that's another.
Well, I had not watched it before, and I thought, unlike you, that this movie was pretty fun.
Oh,
so,
wow.
you know.
Well, unlike you, I liked this one, actually, on the rewatch. I thought it was good, yeah.
Wow, there you go. Well, unlike you, no, it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah. My brain sort of disconnected, I think, when watching this movie. Like a good action film should. If you just turn your brain down to low settings, this is a very enjoyable watch, you know?
Right. It did have a sense of, and it could just be because I'm currently moving and have other things that I'm also doing at the same time, but it did feel like a good background movie. Not that I wasn't paying attention to it. I was sitting down to watch it, but the vibe of the movie, because it is a streaming movie, it did go straight to Netflix, I believe. Not in Australia, but everywhere else it did. It does have a streaming movie vibe to it, where it's like, yeah, it just kind of feels like not a background movie, but a low attention movie. I don't know what the right word is.
Yeah. And I think it does actually come down to it not being able to just decide whether it wants to be John Wick or wants to parody John Wick. Because I think it does both, and I think you really need to try and commit to one or the other, in my opinion.
Fair.
However, the middle ground that it reached wasn't terrible. It just wasn't as good as it could be, I felt.
That's
you know what
fair.
I mean?
You know,
I had a lot of really, like, little nitpicky things that I was, like, picking up throughout the movie, but then I was watching the movie and it's like, I don't really care about these little nitpickies. I'm just enjoying the movie for what it is. I will say the ending, I think, is a bit long.
Long and short. We'll get to it in spoilers, but yeah.
No, because it has like two endings sort of thing.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, it does.
And I feel like it should have ended on the first one, but they wanted to set up a sequel, so they had
There's some sequel bait in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, for sure. That was, yeah. I think in terms of, like, non-spoilery stuff, my criticisms of the movie are CGI blood doesn't look great. That's a big one. I think there's very obvious green screen, and sometimes it's hilariously on purpose, and then sometimes it's definitely not, and that was probably a bit of an issue that I had with it. Karen Gillan is great, but she can't do an American accent in any movie where she does. I think she's a great actor, and when she's not trying to do an American accent and just kind of talking in this weird mishmash of her actual accent mixed in with, like, a little bit of Nebula from Guardians, I think it works, but that might be an issue. But no, look, overall, I really like this movie. I like the visuals and the lighting are very Italian. Lots of reds and blues and neon. I think all the action scenes are hilarious and stupid. And the plot is dumb, and I think it's funny. Anyway, how about you?
I didn't notice the green screen as much. The blood was definitely some blood on screen. Well, maybe. But also, I think the visuals in this movie are their strongest point. The locations, and the scenes looked really good.
Yes,
there was clearly a lot of budget thrown at this.
Yeah, for sure.
The story and some of the dialogue was a bit on the weaker side, I'm not going to lie. However, it is an action movie, and there was action, and the action was pretty good.
Yeah.
I like the action. So, yeah, it's all right.
I think it's all right. is pretty good for like what is essentially a Netflix action movie.
Yes.
That
it does. I will agree. It does feel like something I'd like to put on in the background and not focus all my attention on, right? Because you kind of get the vibe of what's happening by not paying attention, right? Like, you could see she's fighting bad guys and helping out this person, right?
Yeah.
Like, you understand what the premise is. You don't need to hear what they're saying because nothing that they're saying is important in any way, shape, or form. You know what I mean?
That's fair. I think there definitely gets a point. I think the first half is a lot of like punny quips, one-liners, and I think the humor is good, but then I think when you get about halfway through and the more emotional stuff comes in, I think the writing does get a little bit not cringe, but it's kind of like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
This is fine.
They do better with the quips, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, the quips. But I think like all of the action's fairly comedic as well. It's like comedic, but I keep so Zach's got a candle and he keeps bringing it up to his face to smell it, but I keep thinking you're going to drink it, and I'm worried every time.
I have a beard. I can't be drinking candles. It's sandalwood, by the way.
Sandalwood.
And I'm trying to smell it to clear my nose because my nose is blocked because of hay fever.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to get the smell because what happens is if I breathe in the fumes, the candle fumes, one, I'll get high. Two, it'll trick my nose into remembering how to fucking work again.
I don't think anything could do that because I think noses are all broken and we all need new ones. Everyone in the world. Everyone needs to get a new nose. I don't think I've met anyone who has a normal nose that works properly.
I'm going to break your nose in a minute. All right.
It's my hot take.
Your hot take is everybody needs to replace their nose?
My hot take is noses are badly designed. Just like spines. Fucking broken.
Bro saw one Harry Potter movie and went, Lord Voldemort had it right, guys. We need like slits in our faces.
We do indeed. We do.
If you were to replace human noses with something else, what are your thoughts on that? What is your design for a
big
nose?
red clown pom-pom?
That's awful. That's fucking diabolical.
And you breathe through anything. It. Yeah.
I was thinking elephant
No, it's good
trunk.
because then you could put like on microphones we have like spit guards to cover the microphone so other people can use it. You know, like you swap it out. Like when I worked on radio, everyone got their own like muffler thing to put over the microphone. So if you're presenting and maybe you're unwell, the next person puts theirs on, they won't get sick off of yours. But we do that with noses, where you're swapping out noses depending on where you are, and then you can put them in the wash.
I'm a bit lost at this stage. How would that benefit anyone at any point?
I forgot. Don't worry about it.
I'm liking the customability options. Yep. You know, I'm thinking there's some styles. I'm just thinking you could have picked almost anything else and it would have been a better nose. Like, right now, everyone in the world can put on a clown nose and customize it and do all the things on top of their other nose.
That's fair.
I was thinking we'd go the more trunk route, right? Because an elephant nose is pretty useful, you know?
That's true.
What that nose do, you know what I'm saying?
I mean, it's also useful for some other things as well.
Yeah, like snorting drugs.
Yeah. This is a late night episode in case you have not noticed.
Yeah. So this movie, Sandro. What do you think of the actresses?
I think the cast in general is stacked and very good. I don't think anyone is bad. Well, I like Karen Gillan. Her accent is so funny. It's so funny. I think she had it more figured out in Guardians of the Galaxy 3. I think this is kind of on the cusp of her American accent sounding a bit better. But no, I think she's good. Like, she learned how to do, like, fighting for the Jumanji movies and then never really had any action movies to show off that she learnt, you know, how to fight real well. So that's kind of why she's in this. I think that's pretty cool. Lena Headey's good. Carla Guino's barely in it, but she's good. Michelle Yeoh, Angela Bassett. Paul Giamatti is the handler. He's great as well. I liked everyone.
Yeah. I got jump scared by Samuel Anderson.
Who's that?
Well, you might know him from a little show called Doctor Who.
Oh.
I believe he was Mr. Pink.
He's fucking Clara's boyfriend in that one season.
And I just saw him, I'm like, wait, have we got multiple Doctor Who people? There's a bit of stuff going on.
Yeah, in case you only know Karen Gillan from her movies, she did get her start in Doctor Who. Samuel Jackson was in there for a bit. His storyline, spoilers.
Anderson?
Fuck. Says Samuel Anderson. Spoilers for Doctor Who Season 8, but I liked how the whole plot line was Clara's like, I've got a boyfriend, and then he turns into a Cyberman off screen. I thought that was great. I thought that was very funny. Do you remember that?
I tried rewatching the Peter Capaldi season. Didn't quite get through it.
It's got a lot of good, but the bad is really bad. The bad is the moon is an egg, rough. And it's the worst Doctor Who episode of all time.
I actually liked the moon is an egg one.
Oh, really?
It's so dumb.
Which ones didn't you like? Was it the educational episode in a forest?
Yeah, that one was a rough one. Yeah. I remember that one. It's not like the worst concept ever, but I was just like, it's such a... I think it's carried by the fact that a random girl shows up in the TARDIS, right?
Yeah.
And so you have the Doctor interacting with a child. Oh, and that's very funny. I think all the scenes where a Doctor interacts with a child,
especially Peter Capaldi. The problem with and this is not a Doctor Who podcast. The problem with Peter Capaldi's run is that his first season is I'm the dark, evil, mean old Doctor. But for half the episodes, I'm going to be the comedy guy. And then his second season was every episode's a two-parter. Fucking stupid idea. And then the third season was pretty good, actually. His third one was pretty good.
Yeah, and I just haven't made it to the third season, and it annoys me. I need to do it, but you
could just skip to that point.
The crux of that episode is the special child, because they are special, is able to hear the sounds of the forest and understand that the forest is there to protect us against solar flares.
Yeah, that was the plot of that episode, yeah.
What? What the... What?
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. Anyway,
I think Chloe Coleman, she played the little girl in this one. And it's funny because she's done a lot of things as a child, right?
Yeah, she was in the D&D movie. She was I don't remember who, but I know that she was there for a while in the movie. I don't remember who she plays. She's also in a movie called 65, which is Adam Driver and dinosaurs, and it was bad, but she was good in it, I guess. So yeah.
She's done a lot of stuff. I liked her in this movie.
Yeah,
I thought she was fine.
Yeah.
She doesn't really do much. I think she's more of a MacGuffin that they take around.
I think she does some good comedy.
She does She does some stuff in the movie. It is pretty good. But yeah, she's mostly there for the comedy.
Yeah. Would you say that anyone was bad in this?
I don't know if anyone's bad. I think all the actors did their best. I feel like the writing was rough.
Fair.
It's like Michael Smiley is in this, right? And he's pretty good.
Also in Doctor Who. Yeah, he's
but he doesn't do anything. Like he has some scenes and it seems important, but then they just kind of move on. And maybe it's because they were like setting him up for a to be in the sequel as well.
Maybe. I don't
know.
I feel like with this movie, it's pretty small budget. It's about $30 million. And
was it small budget?
It's small budget and also COVID as well. So I think it was
COVID
filmed
movie.
just before COVID, but
I think it came out around COVID.
It did, yeah. I remember that's why I watched it for the first time when it I watched it pretty much as soon as it came out because I was like, it's COVID. What else am I going to do? I think it's just that a lot of these actors are just there because it's funny that they're there. I think that's kind of, I don't know, like it does have that vibe.
That's a good way of putting it. They're like token actors, right?
Yeah, it's all stunt cast.
Yeah, and a lot of them are big names, I think for the sake of them being big names.
I
think it's I'm surprised it was such low budget.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of it, like, Michelle Yeoh's there because she knows how to do martial arts. I mean, also because she's a great actor, but she's there so that she can do martial arts. Same with Lena Headey. I think she also knows how to fight. It's like they're cast because they're people who know how to do stunts, but it's also, I don't know, just the vibes. Just the vibes.
Yeah.
I do get what you mean about the writing, though. There's definitely some stuff in there that is a little bit unnatural.
I think that's all I have to say in the non-spoiler segment.
We have to say non-spoiler segment? I think I agree with you. Let's go and rate it. An oldie or a goodie?
I will rate it. Ooh. It's close to an oldie for me.
Ooh, wow.
It's close, but I think it's a goodie.
Okay.
I think it's a goodie, but it's like it's very middle of the road for me.
Middle of the road, okay.
Yeah.
See, when I first watched this, I gave it a really high rating on Letterboxd. I think I've cooled down a bit. I think it's probably a 4 out of 5.
Okay.
But I think I do. I think I do still like it a lot more than you. I will give it a goodie. I don't know why I like it more than you because I don't like action movies as much as I think you do, though. Like,
yeah,
I don't care about most of them, so I don't know why I like this one.
Well, maybe it's because you didn't care as much, so you were able to turn your brain off a little bit more.
Yeah,
and I was just getting a little bit too nitpicky, and that's my problem, you know.
And I think of this movie as a parody, like primarily a parody, and I think that might be why I can excuse a lot of the dumb world building that we'll get into.
So what we need to do is inflict John Wick on you, and then we can properly compare it to this one. It's a good thing I've put John Wick as an option at the end of this podcast.
You spoiled that for me like 6 hours ago. You came into a Discord call I was in and said, hey, what if we did John Wick? And then left. And I was like, what if we did do John Wick? I'll never know until I talk to Zach later this evening.
Yeah, on the podcast right now.
Right now. I mean, it's set in the past for you. Not you. I mean, you as in Zach,
it
but also
is
you
the
as
past
in
for me. Everything you say is kind of in the past because there's a delay on the call as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah.
And it's even more delayed for Starkey because then he's editing this after we've recorded it.
And then it's even more delayed for the people listening to this because they've already tuned out. They're like, what the fuck is going on?
Unless they're on Patreon, in which case they hear it slightly earlier.
Ooh,
slightly
that's
earlier.
True.
Yeah. There's no tagline, so that's why I was patting.
I was wondering why we hadn't do the taglines yet.
That's why I was patting.
Well, then we should just get into spoilers.
Fuel your hustle with protein-packed, flavor-stacked Roller Bites. These compact handheld snacks deliver bold taste and real protein, so you can stay full, focused, and moving. No mess, no slowdown. Big flavor, clean fuel, and the kind of bite that just works. From long days to late nights, Roller Bites are ready when you need them in flavors like Tequila Lime, Monterey Jack, and Buffalo Ranch. Grab them in your nearest convenience store or catch them on tour. Visit rollerbites.com for dates, locations, and more.
We know life is busy. That's why saving money should be effortless. With Atlantic Union Bank's Roundup Savings, every time you use your debit card, your purchase rounds up to the nearest dollar and automatically goes into savings. So whether you're grabbing coffee, filling the tank, or picking up groceries, you're saving without even thinking about it. It's just one of the ways Atlantic Union Bank makes managing your money easy. Learn more at atlanticunionbank.com or stop by a branch today. Atlantic Union Bank. Any way you bank.
Well, yeehaw! My name is Sally McSeller, and this is another ad for patreon.com/Oldie but a Goodie Pod, where Sandro and Zach are reviewing Nicolas Cage movies. Last month they reviewed Spider Noir, and this month they're reviewing Red Rock West, a film where Nicolas Cage is mistaken for a hitman. And he's all like, oh, what am I gonna do? I'm not a hitman. What am I gonna... Wow, here's a clip.
If I was to make a Marvel's universe, this would be going in it.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah, all the superheroes connecting thing,
And this would be a part of that connecting Marvel...
Of course.
How?
Didn't you see it? This is directly tied with Spider Noir. Because in the film of a war vet who is a good guy, just trying to do good things and get by.
Oh my god.
And then one character literally calls him Spider-Man.
Oh my god.
In the film.
Oh my god, you're right, it's all connected.
It's all connected.
Whoa.
This has been the deepest Marvel psyop in human history.
Wow, that sounds like a great episode. See, my Nicolas Cage impression has really improved since last month, and speaking of improving, you can improve your life by going to patreon.com/Oldie but a Goodie Pod and getting those bonus episodes. Brand new season of the Cage-a-Rama. It's going happening. It's happening over there. Yeehaw! You can also get ad-free episodes too. Also, I didn't just say that doing that will improve your life. That was purely for advertising purposes. That is not true. That's not medical advice. But I am an American. Yeehaw! Spoilers! Time to down those spoilers like a big old frothy milkshake. I'm gonna drink it. The title of the movie is... I understand it because a lot of it is like in a diner. There's this diner, It's a big location, and they have milkshakes there. But Gunpowder Milkshake it's a good name, but it's also a weird name.
The problem is, I think for the name they made the library the big place to go to. If the diner was the place like the library, I think the name would be better, right? You know what I mean?
But Guns and Books.
Yeah. Gunpowder Bookshelf.
Hey, that's good. Gunpowder Bookshelf. That can be the sequel or the prequel.
Yeah. Ooh. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea.
Bookshelf. I like that. That's a good name.
Yeah. There you go.
All right.
But yeah, she's in the diner, and that's at the start of the film. Oh well. It's after a little bit of stuff at the start of the film, and then at the end of the film. And I like the name. I think it's definitely it's trying to it's doing the throw two nouns at a wall sort of title for a movie.
Yeah.
I
think it kind of the movie itself is a bit of a gunpowder milkshake. There's a lot of violence thrown in a blender.
It's not a bad
You're taking the cliches. Yeah. It's a good name.
I get you, because gunpowder in a milkshake is what this movie is. And if you drank a gunpowder milkshake, it would still be fine, because it's a milkshake, right?
Yeah.
But you would have gritty bits of gunpowder in it. And you're like, this milkshake could be better if we just took out the gunpowder, you know?
The gunpowder. I once had jerky that was apparently made with gunpowder. It was like gunpowder jerky. I don't think it was real gunpowder. Obviously, it wasn't real gunpowder, but...
Well, it might have.
I don't know. I hope not.
No, but they might have used the gunpowder to cook it, Maybe not.
Oh, maybe they used gunpowder to cook it.
Maybe not to, coat it.
It tasted like it was just kind of smothered in coal.
Oh.
So...
Maybe it was gunpowder. Maybe if you weren't careful chewing that, you go bang.
I did buy it from some weird guy on the internet during lockdown, so very well could have been actual gunpowder.
I wonder if that's like a Gremlins type situation where you go to a flea market and you buy a gremlin and you don't even realize the magical properties of what you've bought.
Yeah, absolutely. Anyway, Karen Gillan, she plays Sam. Sam is a cleaner. She does the cleanup for a gang called The Firm.
What, a gang?
I don't even know.
An organization.
Okay, so
that's what they refer to themselves as.
Yes. See, this is why I think this movie's hilarious, because the premise, the location, the firm itself, like, everyone's doing crimes, but they go into, like, regular locations where people are like, just put your gun in here, man, and come on in. Like, everything's like a fucking organized crime location, an organized crime hospital, diner, library. Nothing is functional in everyday society, and I think that is hilarious.
I would agree with you that part is a parody. I just feel like when I'm watching it, it didn't feel parody enough. Like, no one was like, oh my god, I have to give my gun to this place as well, you know? It was just like, that was kind of just the status of things. It did annoy me, but this is one of my nitpicks, right? It's like every place requires you to hand over your guns. Yeah. And I mean, in John Wick, they do the same thing where they have to hand over the guns, but it's like, it's in specific locations and there is a purpose and there are consequences for handing over your guns. Whereas in this one, it's like, it's more just like, it's kind of just the thing that people do. And there are consequences for handing over your guns, is you don't have any guns and you get shot. And it's stupid. It's like, why did you hand over your guns? That was dumb. Why would anyone do it then? Yeah. Because there's no consequences for the other people when they break that rule, right? And in John Wick, when people break that rule, there's like, they do a lot of emphasis on like, hey, you're going to get fucked if you break this rule, you know?
I mean, that's fair. You know what? I think that's a pretty valid criticism. I do think, though, we don't see any civilians in this movie. Everyone is a gangster, a hitman, or like a criminal.
I will incorrect you here. There's one.
Who?
It's the chef when they pass by him in that one scene.
Yeah,
He's the only civilian we see in the entire movie.
That's fair.
Because he's just trying to cook and they pass by him and he's like, what the fuck, guys?
You know what? That's fair. But we don't know what he's cooking. Maybe he's cooking people. Who knows?
I think, one, absolutely he's cooking people, but he doesn't know it. And two, he's cooking for a mob boss, for sure.
Yeah, most likely, yeah.
But he again doesn't know that.
Well, because as well with this movie, like, we see all of the locations are so close together, and also there's no civilians about, even on open roads in the middle of the night. Plus, like, I don't even know what city this is, because it's got, like, London architecture for the library, but then the diner is like an American 80s Riverdale diner, but then the bowling alley feels like it's like they could be in like Tokyo. It's got like neon. It kind of feels like 80s, but it kind of feels like futuristic as well. Like, where is this?
Yeah, I'm thinking alternative dimension, sort of 90s sort of vibes, or maybe 80s. I think it's got to be pretty early, though, because she has a flip phone.
Oh, that's true.
And the other, like, sort of tech that we see is pretty old school. So clearly it's got to be... I think it must be around 90s, right? What era is flip phones? I feel like that's the era for them. Oh, flip phones early 2000s. Interesting. I think it's like late 90s, early 2000s. I think more late 90s. I think the flip phone for them must be like a really, up-to-date tech. That would make sense for a super spy to have up-to-date sort of tech. And I think these flip phones would have been new and fangled. And I can't say this is a 2000s. They cannot be in the... Well, could they be in the 2000s? No. I'm going to say it's late 90s.
I agree. I think late 90s is good. I mean, we don't know. And I would even say from the style of what people are wearing, it very well could be 90s, early 2000s. I think I agree with you, yeah. That did not ever cross my mind that this could not be set in the present, because for some reason I was like, it has to be in that.
No. The flip phone, I immediately went, oh, this is my time frame, right? I thought 90s, but yeah, early 2000s could also work. And also they in a diner, Sandro. Diners are like fucking 60s, you know? But we still have diners around, but they're more of a novelty, you know?
Novelty. I actually don't know, though, in America there might be quite a few, like, as like a regular sort of...
Yeah, I think...
Because my connection was diner, because in Obsession there was a diner at the start of the movie. But granted, this one's like a neon diner, so maybe it is, about the style of diner could kind of give us an idea of when it's set. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's meant to be a little like it's meant to be 80s-ish.
Yeah.
But the flip phone brings it a bit like earlier than it might intend.
Totally. Yeah, for sure.
Or later, I should say. But yeah, it doesn't really matter for the film. Again, it's a dumb action film. Who cares?
Who cares? All right, plot is Karen Gillan's mom is from the Game of Thrones. Game of Thrones lady is like,
yeah. She's
I'm
like,
your mum. I'm your mum.
I killed this dude, and now I have to go be the Queen of Dragons for a couple of seasons. Sorry.
That's right. Bye. I'm out.
Kill the Queen of Dragons, I should say.
Kill the Queen of Dragons. Oh, yeah, I forgot the plot of...
Yeah, because it
ends. Yeah. I'm gonna get randomly... Oh, that's a spoiler for the ending of Game of Thrones. I won't say what happens there.
Let's just say it's the bomb.
It's bad.
Spoiler! Whoa,
it's
Sandra!
It's a bad
whoa.
ending to her arc because she is ignored for 2 seasons.
Yeah.
What was... Yeah, and so now... Karen Gillan is working for Paul Giamatti from memes and good movies. He's good in this. I like it. It's always weird whenever I see Paul Giamatti in a movie because he's so like... It's kind of like whenever Danny DeVito shows up in a movie. I'm like, oh my God, it's that guy. And then I can't stop not seeing that guy. I'm like, it's that guy. I don't know. He's just so iconic in like the comedy roles that...
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
For me, it's Amy Pond because it's Amy Pond.
That's fair, but she's Nebula.
But she's also
in
Nebula.
Jumanji.
Yeah, but here's the thing, right? First off, fuck Jumanji. Second off,
I love those movies. They're great.
The Jumanji movie's great. But like, I don't think Jumanji movie. Let me be clear, Jumanji movie does not cross my mind when Amy Pond comes on screen. And second off, Nebula is blue, right? So she has a very distinct look as Nebula, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when I see her, I do. The problem is it's a Harry Potter situation for me. You know, it's I feel bad for the entire cast of Harry Potter because they will always be typecast as. You know, like when everybody sees them, that's what they'll think first.
Yeah.
You know.
No, totally. I
feel
get
bad for saying it, but it is what I think. You know.
I understand what you mean. I think she's definitely done a lot of really good small movies but in terms of like the big ones that you think of when you see her, yeah, in all of them,
she's really good at Nebula. I like her.
No, she's great. She's great at Nebula. She's in a good movie called Duel, where she makes a clone. And then it's like, actually, never mind, I don't want the clone around anymore. But then the rules are you have to fight your clone to the death to see, to see who can keep your life.
Like,
that movie's fucking great. I love that film. It's hilarious. Anyway.
That is an incredible plot.
It's great. It's a very funny movie. Yeah, so she's gonna go and kill a guy because he stole from the firm.
Yeah. And so she goes and kills the guy.
Yeah.
And I mean, there's some. I'm sure there's some plot in between. Oh, first off, she's got to get some new guns, right? Because at the start of the film, she shoots a bunch of people, and this will not bite her in the ass whatsoever.
What?
Because she shoots a bunch of people, and then the organization's like, "Good job shooting all these people. Anyway, we need you to go do another thing, but also you need to replace your guns because you shot a bunch of people." And it's a bit. it's a bit unclear to me because she's like, I'm shooting people with these guns. Has she shot people for years and only now she needs to replace her guns? You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Well, is it the... You know what? That's a really good point. I didn't think about that.
I don't know. It feels a little contrived that they need to get a thing, but they go to this cool library place. Is
the library the firm? It seems like the library's a third party. It's separate from the two
I think it works.
Organizations.
Well, going off my John Wick law.
John Wick, yes.
And I feel like this movie is, like, leaning on the fact that you have watched the John Wick movies.
That's hilarious that I haven't. See, now, when I do watch John Wick, I'll be like, it's better in Gunpowder Milkshake. it's better in the original movie that I watched.
Absolutely. And so, like, there's organizations in that film that work as, like, neutral ground for everyone.
That's like the hotel, right?
Yeah. Where it's like, we work for all the assassin groups. We work for all the crime boys.
Yeah.
And that's why they have the no guns in here. And if you break that rule, you're kind of fucked because everyone agrees to just fuck you over.
Gotcha.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, so there's some law. In this, we don't get that so much, but that's the vibe I get, is that they are a third party, but they're a neutral ground. That being said, they are one of the few players... I mean, she does hand over her guns, but she's not required to hand them over. So it's possible that they're more just like, they work for the firm.
Yeah.
But they are a third party. Either way, they seem a bit separated from everything else. But their place is sick. I like their organization. I like their group.
That's right. And in the group, we have my favorite throuple in cinematic history. We have the mum from Spy Kids.
Yo!
Madame Marble from Wicked. And the queen from Black Panther. That's who is in the throuple in the library.
Don't you mean Dr. Kalinda from Curious George 3 Back to the Jungle? Probably her most iconic role, I think.
What?
Curious George 3 Back to the Jungle. It's a movie. It has John Goodman as Hal Hudson.
What the fuck is that? Why is that? It is animated. It doesn't even have its own Wikipedia page. Why are people in it who are recognizable?
Yeah. Well, you better get used to it, Sandro, because this is going to be my trilogy card. Is the Curious George series.
I do remember the first movie being pretty good, so...
I have not seen it, surprisingly. Shockingly, even.
Shockingly. But I want to know, like, it looks like a working library. It's in a massive fucking building that would be very expensive, but all the books have guns in them, so I don't know.
Well, that's the problem I have, is, like... Is it just, like, nobody reads anymore, so they can just make a gun place in plain sight? But also, it's like, they had in the open area books that just had... I presumed that a lot of the books didn't have guns in them, and that just the self-help section is the one with all the
guns and stuff. Yeah, because no one goes there.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. And plus all the books in the self-help section... Well, no. A lot of the books in the self-help section weren't, like, proper self-help books. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They were more puns. So the writers could have a bit of fun. But it like, if I ignore that and just treat it like, on the outside, it's a library, which is pretty chill, and then they go in, and then they are a gun dealer. Why, in the back, do you have the books that are all cut out? Is it because you do deliveries?
Yeah, because they have the books on the shelves with guns in them, and also money and gold.
Is it so that people can walk out with books? Is that the idea? It's like, it's not suspicious if you carry out books, which makes sense, right?
Maybe? But that would assume... Well, that's the thing, is like, with the library... And by the way, I don't actually care in the context of the movie. I think it's hilarious. But, like, if you're thinking about it like this, it's like, everywhere has places to put guns. It seems like the general population of this city would be very aware of the crime that goes on because you can't escape it. So why is the library pretending to be a library?
Well, from the police, right? They got to put up a... And also maybe they don't want the public knowing that that's where they go. What I'm thinking, right, is probation era. Like America, where there's all these crime gangs going around, you got all the things, right? Everybody knows that there's crime gangs going around. Everybody knows there's crime. Everybody kind of ignores it because they want some booze, right?
Yep. Yeah.
Like, I think it's like that sort of situation where everybody knows there's crime going around, but they try and keep out of it so that they don't get shot.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And I think the library's sort of like the same, where they don't want everybody to know because they could get in trouble,
Yeah, no, totally. I get that. Absolutely. Okay, so now she has guns. She goes off. She kills the guy who stole the money, but oh no, he's got a bloody daughter. He's been blackmailed to do this because because the Monster Squad from the Universal Monsters has his daughter.
Very funny that they're never revealed as to who they are, and they're not important, so they just are the monsters.
It's just 4 guys in a, what is it? Dracula, Frankenstein, Wolfman.
Oh, yeah.
And Invisible Man?
I don't know.
I don't remember who the other guy was. But
I think it was the Mummy, but...
the Mummy! That's it. Yeah. Hilarious stuff.
The annoying bit is the Mummy and the Invisible Man look the same. Because the Invisible Man wraps himself like a mummy so that you could actually see him. Otherwise, he's just not there,
Yeah. But before she goes to get the kid, we get the fight in the bowling alley, which is fucking sick. I love that fight.
Yeah. The fight at the bowling alley was actually really good. The like hand-to-hand combat. Just the story is weird at this point because she goes to kill a guy who's in too deep. He has to answer a phone call, and so he tries to lunge for the phone, and she shoots him.
Yes.
And then it's revealed that he has a daughter that he's being blackmailed for, and she's like, well, I gotta help this. I was hoping it was going to be like, it turns out that they had captured this daughter and other things to try and get to her. Not
maybe.
to him, right?
Yeah.
I think that would have been a better twist in the story. Instead, it's just like, some random little girl got captured, and now I have a conscience, so now I have to help, right?
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, if this hired killer that goes around killing people, like in this movie, she kills the little girl's dad.
Yeah.
Like, she's probably killed a lot of kids' parents and then left them without any help, right? So there's probably like 20 other dead kids before she goes and helps this one in particular, which also means she loses her job because she gives away the whole point of, like, it just doesn't make any sense that she decides, but maybe she's just having emotional I don't know.
Well, at the start of the movie, she goes to the diner, which is where she used to be with her mum. So maybe she's like reminded. She's reminded of how she was as a kid and when her parent left her. But also, like, I don't know.
I'm just wondering why this cold killer is suddenly like, I gotta save this girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
I wish there was added motivation.
See, I like there being none, because if there was more, I would be bored.
I just feel like you could change the stakes so much. Or it's like, as I said, it was all a bait to try and get her sort of thing.
Try and get her, yeah. See, what I would do was I would do more of a Last of Us, where the job is that she needs to take care of the kid. Like, she finds out that there's a reason why she needs to keep the kid alive, and then she's like, oh, I actually like the kid or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, that's more what I would do, rather than, oh, I feel bad for shooting your dad even though I've killed 100 people before.
Yeah, exactly. Her motivation, I would have liked maybe at the last second the dad hires her or something with all the money, and there's something there.
Yeah,
maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
But, like, obviously she can't just take the money because it's not his, but maybe he had like there's other reasons that the organization wants him killed, and then he's like, okay, the reason, maybe he's fleeing the organization, right?
Okay. Yeah.
And he's fleeing the organization because his daughter's been kidnapped, and he's trying to find her, right?
Yeah.
Because they're blackmailing him, trying to get secrets about the foundation. Not money, but secrets. And then he's like, yeah, can I hire you to do all these things? And then maybe it turns out like, or maybe he learns that she's from the firm, and he's like, oh shit, you're here to kill me. And he tries to kill her, and then she shoots him, and then she tries to save him. He dies, and she's like, all right, well, the last thing he did was hire me to save this girl, so I'm gonna save this girl.
Yeah,
and then
sure. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, totally.
Anyway, the bowling alley scene happens. She beats up some goons.
Yeah, because Paul Giamatti's like, we gotta get her. We gotta get her.
Worst guardian ever.
She's not gonna. Well, I also like how he's like the head of HR for the firm, who's been tasked with taking care of her. Very good. I mean, there's so much pressure. He's got all those men, all of the executives watching his every move. That was
quite
hilarious.
Literally.
That was hilarious.
That's a pretty good joke.
I love that. I liked I like the bowling alley, the music as well. All throughout the movie, I love the music. But the song we get in the bowling alley scene is like a spaghetti western whistling type song as they're all facing off and shit. That was good.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty good. And the combat's really nice. And then, she goes to a broken down mall afterwards. And I have a criticism for the set designers here.
Really?
Yes. Because what did you see in this mall, Sandra?
Well, we see the entrance, where she runs up, and there's nothing really there, and then she goes into...
Well, there is stuff there. There's, like, shopping carts everywhere. There's trash, you know?
Yeah. It's like it's an old deserted shopping mall.
It's deserted, right? That's the main thing.
And then she goes into the video store, and there's DVDs and posters and shit everywhere.
Yeah.
And
what do you not see, Sandra?
People?
No, you see people. You see... Well, I guess they're monsters, but, you know.
What do you not see? I have no idea.
Graffiti,
what do you not see?
Sandra.
Oh,
there was no graffiti. If it was an actual abandoned mall, every fucking inch of that fucking thing would be covered in graffiti.
But
and it was weird for me because I was like, is it recently abandoned? Like, what's the deal with this mall location? And of course, it's not explained because it doesn't matter and who cares, right? But I cared because I was like, where is the graffiti?
I have an answer for you. There's no graffiti because all of the fucking kids who would be spraying up those walls are working for the organizations. So they have other things to do. They're being productive towards the general employment of the city, which is crime.
This is what happens when you give jobs to those who need them, you know?
Exactly.
They stick away from things, and instead they just trash a joint and then don't tag it.
Don't tag it. Exactly. Anyway, she gets...
Wow, that's so profound.
Thank you. She gets the kid, and then the Monster Squad blow themselves up and the money in one of the funniest scenes where Karen Gillan's just watching and being like, oh, I was going to come and kill you, but you're all just killing yourself. So that's great.
That was pretty good. That's probably the best like scene in that is when they just start killing each other and you're like, oh, that's pretty funny.
That's pretty good. But she gets shot, so they go to the hospital.
Whoa. I'd like to mention there's a whole plot line of they blow up the money on accident, right?
Oh, yeah.
And that's important because she's like, oh shit, now the money's gone, now the organization won't take me back, you know, that sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
But the visual is he uses a grenade and it blows up, and you see the paper going everywhere, right?
Yes.
To me, from my angle, from my perspective, it looks like that all of those she could just go and pick up, and she could take it back, and everything would be fine.
Nah, because it's on the ground. That's yucky.
Oh, it's on the ground.
Yeah, this came out in 2021, Zach. You could have fucking COVID all over it. Gotta leave that money on the floor.
Yeah. Well, they're like security bonds or something like that, you know, right?
Yeah.
But it's like, at least just show one frame of one of them, like, torn in half or on fire or whatever to just show that they're burnt. All it did was they blew up a grenade and she went, well, they're all gone. Nothing recoverable there. As we see in the background, just piles of paper everywhere. And I'm just like, you got 2 minutes of sweeping up some papers and you're fine. You get to keep your job and move on with your life. But no.
Dear. All right, she goes to the hospital. At the hospital are the 3 goons that she fought in the bowling alley.
And the shittiest doctor that we've seen in film for a while.
High on laughing gas and
yeah. This guy's just kind of a jerk.
I do love the running joke of these guys are all on laughing gas, so they just laugh. They're just always laughing.
It is really dumb. Yeah,
it's good. And then their plan is the doctor paralyzes Amy Pond's arms. So then she's got to strap a gun and a knife to her hands and then kind of wail them around in what is one of the funniest action scenes I remember when I watched it for the first time, being like, this is great.
Pretty good action scene. Yeah. I'm warming up to the movie. It's just my nitpicks that kind of drag it down a bit, I think. This is another location where you have to hand over your guns beforehand.
Which is so funny. Yes, you do.
And it's just in the thing, but it doesn't have any explanation. And that's the bit that just annoys me. It's like, why are people handing over their guns? There's no consequences for holding on to your guns, because we see in this scene, like, everybody has fucking guns and they're shooting in this hallway, right? Like, everybody just has guns anyway. So what was the whole point of the scene where she's handing over her guns?
It's to make fun of John Wick. That's the whole point.
I get it.
I guess? Maybe? I don't know.
Well, yes, because they do that at John Wick, but it's like, the joke or the parody doesn't quite land for me. You know?
That's fair. I totally get that. Yeah, absolutely. But I do like that action scene. I think it's good fun. I also like the scene we immediately get after it when they're making their escape. But her arms are still paralyzed. So the kid has to drive the car. And we get like a driving scene that's shot like a real driving scene, but a kid's driving. So the car is like veering like off the center of the road. It's so funny. I enjoyed that part a lot. I thought that was great. The kids driving.
That was fun.
That's good.
Because Amy Pond is pushing the pedals while this kid is steering the car, and she's like screaming at her to put things in reverse and other things. Honestly, the kid does really well. I'm impressed that she's able to hold it in through the whole thing. It's like, if I'm driving and I'm being shot at and all these other things, as an adult man, I'm going to be like, which way's left? Which way's right? What do you mean, fucking turn on the lights or whatever, you know? Or turn off the lights, I should say, right? Yeah. I'm getting confused. I'm messing things up. Yeah. Instead of putting it into drive, I'm probably putting it into park, you know, like... This is a high pressure scene. So honestly, I think the kid's probably a better driver than me. You know,
absolutely. Well, not that the kid's a better driver than you, but that I relate to. Actually, no, their kid is a better driver than you. Actually,
whoa!
I don't think I've ever seen you drive.
This kid, they're kind of like a baby driver. If you know what I'm saying.
Oh, I liked how she's also wearing the Karen Gillan's wearing the bowling outfit, like the championship bowler jersey. I think that's never
hilarious. Brought back. There's no explanation for that whole thing. I like it. It looks cool. It's a great vibe. It's just like one flashback to her and her mum playing bowling or something, right?
Sure.
Like one connection to this bowling alley in any way. It's like, this bowling alley, I used to come here as a kid, you know? Like, anything to be like, oh, yeah, she used to be a junior champion bowling till her mum and her had to go away because her mum's a hitman and has to go across the world to do their job, right?
Yes.
Like, give me something. Give me anything.
Yeah, look, that's fair. That's fair.
Let me have something. You fucking writers! Let me claw into the lore of this film. There's no lore, Sandro! I need lore!
It's all just ridiculous shit. That's the whole...
I need lore for it, Sandro! Where's my lore?
The slight differences in our preferences of movies is coming out a little bit in this episode. I really like... I've got some quotes here that I really like. There's that scene where Karen Gillan's going to kill the doctor, but the kid's like, don't. And then she's like, just remember, you were spared thanks to an 8-year-old girl. And then she's like, oh, I'm 8 3/4. It's a great joke. Comes back constantly. I think it's funny because kids are like that. It's pretty realistic.
It's stupid. But yeah, no, it is. Because I immediately clocked it was a joke that they were going to bring back later on. And I knew it. And then it did happen in the end. I'm like, God damn it.
Yeah.
No, it was good, though. It was good. I liked it. Yeah.
I like the conversation they have about whether or not Karen Gillan is a serial killer. That was funny. And then I also how she just starts calling herself the apprentice. I thought that was also very funny. She's like, oh, I'm the apprentice hitman.
Ooh, okay. The History Channel officially launched in 1995. Okay.
95. Oh, because she references the History Channel. Yeah.
She watches it and the other one, like
Discovery Channel as well.
Yeah. So it must be around that time, right?
Well, because it's new. But the TVs are like flat screens, though.
Yes.
They're not the big chunky ones.
Well, we see like one big flat. Oh no, they do use a few bits of it. I think most of the TVs we see though are like, you know, old school TVs. But we do see one flat screen. Maybe it's just a really fancy TV that someone had. You know?
Maybe. I'll need to go back and rewatch it just to really confirm.
What year is it? I need the lore on what year is it?
Anyway, then they go back to the the mum, Lena Headey, they find her.
Knock, knock, who's that? It's Mum. Mum's here. Mum comes out of nowhere, and Amy Pond's like, oh, hi, Mum. She doesn't really...
Hi, Mum.
She's mad at her mum, but I feel like more of a reaction is needed. I don't know.
It's like, where have you been for 15 years? Yeah.
Yeah, she doesn't get, like, really mad... Which I think is what I'd expect from that situation, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I always thought that also their dynamic is... There's one really great moment in the library shootout near the end that I thought was good, but I don't really believe their mother-daughter relationship at all.
Yeah,
but
well,
I also don't care.
It might just be that they're like hardened killers or something, you know?
Yeah, maybe.
And so they just don't wear emotions on their sleeves, you know?
Yeah.
But what they need is the kid or something to be like, aren't you like mother and daughter and haven't seen yourself in 15 years? Why are you guys so emotional? They need the kid to be like, what they should have had was the kid like, why don't you guys hug each other?
Yeah.
And then we have like a 2-minute scene of Amy Pond and her, like, they like awkwardly try and hug, but they've clearly never hugged before.
That would be very funny. Yeah.
And it's very funny, right?
Good,
but it also shows that they're just not very emotionally open, which makes sense as to why their conversation is so like flat pan. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. But yeah, they all go to the library. There's a lot of men coming to kill him, so to get the kid to not try and fight them with her, Amy Pond tells the kid that she killed her dad, which is true. The kid gets over that pretty quickly, but...
Yes. Though, to be fair, from what she said, the dad wasn't a particularly good dad. It sounded like he was a bit deadbeat, but maybe he was just trying his best in a bad situation. I don't know.
Totally.
Can't really judge the dad, because he doesn't get much screen time, because he just gets kind of shot, and that's it.
Just kind of gets killed. But then, we got a real long extended action scene with just killing a bunch of people in this library. We've got main library, but then there's also like 2 themed kid areas. There's like a pirate area.
I gotta say, this is one of the sickest fucking libraries I've ever fucking seen. Holy shit, I'd be reading every day if it was here. Especially if I found the penny book, which was full of fucking money.
Money, yeah. it's a great action scene. All the actors do great jobs. Like Michelle Yeoh is doing like hand-to-hand combat, and that's so fucking good. And then you got the gunfight element of it. The blood, the blood is a bit distracting because it's all CGI bursts.
Whoa, Sandra, why are you so nitpicky of this movie? I thought this movie was great, and I can't believe you would criticize this movie over something so little, Sandra.
That's just my problem with direct-to-streaming action movies. They all have shit blood effects.
Sandra, you're such a movie critic. You got to get past that and just enjoy the mindless action, not nitpicky about all these little details.
You're right. You're right. I need the real gore. It's like you need lore, but I need gore. Ooh.
That's pretty good,
Sandra. Thanks.
I'm a lore guy, you're a gore guy. What can we say,
What can we say? Just two guys.
To be fair, there's I think earlier in the film we get those action scenes and the blood on the practical blood on the actors and stuff looks pretty good. Like when they're all beating the shit up.
Definitely.
So you did get a bit of gore, you know.
And there's also the scene in the bowling alley had good gore with like the bowling balls to heads and shit. And there's also one guy who does get decapitated. That looks pretty good. But
yeah, the car scene that looks sick. That's the weird thing is this like weirdly like graphic gore in this at points, but otherwise it's like pretty tame.
Yeah,
which is weird. Although I did like when she dropped the giant tooth on that guy's head and it went squish. That was pretty good.
That was good, actually. Yes, that was funny. But they kill all the bad guys. But oh my god, the main mercenary for the evil other we never know what the other organization's called.
They're just kind of like a crime family.
Yeah, the McAllisters.
And it is such a John Wick sort of thing of the bad guy over there, you know?
Yeah. But she's taken by the McAllisters, and so they go to get her at the diner. And the reason why the McAllisters want Karen Gillan is because
at the start of the film,
she killed the son of the main bad guy.
Yeah.
And we get this long monologue, which is one of the funniest bad guy monologues in recent memory, which is he's like, I've always thought of myself as a feminist. I had so many daughters.
Oh my god, yeah.
I had one daughter and I painted her room pink and gave her lollipops and unicorns. And then I had another daughter. And another one, and another one, and I had so many daughters I was so alone in my house. But then I had a son, and I could teach him violence, but you killed him and now I'm all alone again.
To be fair, though, like, you have, like, 4 or 5 daughters, you're going crazy in that house. I mean, woo-wee!
I guess if you're a 1920s...
I
don't know.
Yeah.
I just think it's such a stupid backstory for the bad guy. I think it's hilarious.
It was a weird as fuck monologue, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
And also, like, it is like a Facebook post of like the guy and he's surrounded by his like 4 daughters and the smiling mum, and he's like, man, I really wish I had a boy, you know, so I could have a boy for my own. So I feel like it's that sort of thing. It's like he wanted a son so he could teach her, you know, play baseball with and do all the boy stuff, you know, go to sports and fix cars and drink beers and bet on sports bet.
Not sponsored.
I fucking hope not. I fucking hate sports bet. I literally got YouTube Premium, so I would never have to see another sport bets ad ever again.
I'm fairly certain, we don't get sports bet ads on the show because I told them not to ever put their ads on the show. So
that's nice.
That's but we get the American ones. It's just not sports bet, so that's fine.
Yeah.
No,
it's Polymarket. On the other hand, Polymarket's all good, and there's nothing
What is that?
Polymarket's the one where you can bet on literally anything, including current event things like wars that are going on.
What the fuck?
Yes, that's the thing. And look, I'm deep in the source in this news. There are people who are insider trading on wars because they work for the military and know when certain operations are going to happen. And so they bet money that certain operations are going to happen.
Wow.
But then, do you know what happens? The enemy that operation is going to happen on can look at Polymarket and see that someone's put a large bet that this is going to happen.
God.
And they're like, oh, now we know that that's going to happen. So it's literally leaking military secrets.
And who's the real criminal organization then? Who is it? Is it really the fucking people pirating shit? No, it's fuck these. Made me angry now.
It's people who pirate movies online, I think. They're the real criminals.
They're the worst people in the world. Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly. The people who take one extra cookie at
You see, what they should do is go to a library and take out the books there and borrow them there, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, nobody goes to libraries anymore because they're all gun shops that sell guns. God damn it.
Anyway, mum to the rescue. They kill all of the... Oh, also the mum from Spy Kids died. Carla Quino dies.
Oh, yeah. I wasn't expecting that. Like, I was like, yeah, they even have a little grave thing for her. I was like... And she's, like, the sweet one. So, of course, she's the one that dies, you know?
Yeah.
I liked the action scenes that they had. I thought it was dumb. They had the whole, like... You go, I'll hold them off. And then the mum goes, I'm going to join my daughter. You guys go, and I'll hold them off.
Yeah.
And then the other three girls go, you know what? You guys hold them off. You guys stay here. We'll hold them off. Like, they could have all just worked together to begin with, and probably that lady wouldn't have died in the end, you know?
Yep.
But we had the whole scene, and it was silly. Also, they try not to swear around the kid.
That was
because
funny.
It's a kid. That was silly.
I enjoyed that as well, yeah.
Yeah. And then, they kill off all the bad guys. She dies. And then the end of the movie's there. That's it. That's the end of the movie. There's nothing else.
It does feel a bit anticlimactic, because you've got Karen Gillan and the kid running out of the diner, while Lena Headey, Michelle Yeoh, and Angela Bassett kill everyone in the diner. And then we cut to Karen Gillan in, like, the wood... in like the safe house that they have that's out in the woods, the cabin, and I'm like, oh, so she just actually ran away from the final fight. She just wasn't there at all for the final action scene. And then, it sets up a sequel where they're like, now we're gonna take down the firm.
There's some weird, like, time jumps at the end here, which I feel like made it a very sloppy ending, so that they could be like, we're setting up a sequel. Because, the final fight scene in the diner is pretty fun.
Yeah.
Where, it is a shame that she doesn't fight in the end. That is a bit weird. I didn't think about it till now. But, it would have made more sense if she was helping. But they, like, murder this crime family that are in there. But once again, why did the crime family hand over their guns? Why? It's the rules, but there's no consequences for breaking the rules.
No, not at all.
Look, I'm just saying, in John Wick, they really emphasized the consequences of breaking the rules. In fact, it's kind of the plot point in some of the movies.
Yeah, I don't know.
But this crime family is fucking dumb as hell, because, they just walk into a trap and all get murdered.
They all die. They all die.
Yeah.
It really does, because, it's setting up the fact that she's going to try and take down the firm now.
Yes.
With the help of blackmailing Paul Giamatti, but it is a very weird ending. It doesn't really feel, it's not a very satisfying ending, which is definitely a bit of a negative for the movie overall. And they are working on a sequel. We haven't had news of it for about 5 years since the movie came out. Because
the movie came out and then COVID happened, so anything after that is a bit rough. I would say they could definitely solve some of the holes of this movie with the sequel, because they could add the consequences in the sequel where they go, hey, you guys broke all these rules. Now everyone's out for you guys, you know? And that would be cool. I'd be down for that. I'd be like, now there's consequences for actions. You know?
Yeah, I'm not sure if they would make it. There's a lot of reasons why they wouldn't do a sequel as well. Like, I think the cast have all kind of moved on. The director of the movie is also like Israeli, and Karen Gillan is, like, pretty heavily helping, like, she's giving a lot of money to, like, Gaza and stuff as well, so maybe politics is in there as well. I don't know. The director, though, I think is anti all that, from what I can tell, so I got no clue. Maybe the movie just didn't do well enough to actually make a sequel. Who knows? But I'd definitely watch another one. I enjoyed it.
Yeah. I would love another one if, and only if, just add a little bit more lore, man. Just add some consequences, add some things, man. Just put some things, just put some little teasers, some little tidbits for me. Just some, you know, if just some crumbs, I can nibble on crumbs. You know, I don't need much. I just need something to be like, this is the reason. Cool. Yeah, that's it. One line can fix a lot of things for me. You know, I just get taken out of the movie a little bit. And maybe that's my fault. Maybe I should be turning my brain off. I mean, I usually do that. I don't know why for this movie I've suddenly decided that every tiny lore bit matters. But maybe because it's so similar to John Wick.
Yeah, maybe.
And it is like a parody to that. The fact that it has the same beats as John Wick, but doesn't have the lore behind it, is wigging me out a bit.
Maybe.
You know? Yeah. Maybe the fact that you haven't seen John Wick is actually better for watching this movie, right?
It very well possibly could be. And look, I agree with you, and I would watch another one, but just give me some more gore, man. Just some more. Just put in no weird CGI blood squibs. Actually put real blood in the... I want them actually shot. No, I want some fake blood, but like actual... Don't put it in post, because it looks bad. I think it looks bad. Anyway, pretty good movie, I guess. I liked it.
Yeah, that was all right.
Thank you to our Patreon, Lee, who won the thing on Patreon and picked the movie. Good job, Lee.
I think this is cool, because this is a movie we probably wouldn't have picked.
No.
Without someone else picking it for us, and I think that's cool, because I hadn't seen this before, and I enjoyed it. I had a good time.
I agree. Yeah, I mean, I'd already seen it, so I probably wouldn't have ever put it as an option. And
yeah.
I don't think it's something you would have come across when looking for movies.
I've never heard of it. So
yeah. Nah, it's a good pick.
Yeah.
With Instagram teen accounts, protections are turned on by default.
Yo, look at this reel.
Okay, the secret is in the timing. Don't rush it.
Built-in content and contact settings, and automatic time reminders.
Mom, heading out back.
Instagram teen accounts. Nothing to turn on. Safer from the start.
When it comes to designing your outdoor space, there's more to it than pure function. You need a space to unwind, make memories, and enjoy a meal. You need versatility, style, and craftsmanship. Bellegarde pavers are different. They're designed to elevate your life outdoors. They're design forward, weather tested, and built to last. No matter your style, Bellegarde can bring it to life. Just a paver? Think again. Learn more at bellegarde.com. That's BELGARD.com.
Alrighty, Sonder. It's time for Ranking Review Rumble. This is the part of the show where I break into a library and I get some reviews. And not from any old regular librarians. I'm getting them from the cool assassin ones. And by that, I mean I'm getting user reviews from these movies, not any corporate shills that would be called movie critics. Gross.
They are poopiness. Don't like them.
Agreed. And so, what I've got for you is a list of reviews. I've changed all their usernames.
Okay.
And so that you cannot tell, because I've got them from several different websites, and your job is to pick what website they are from.
Oh.
I'm going to tell you the review. You guess the website. You can also guess the score. The score thing doesn't really matter. Who cares?
What are the websites?
So you got a few different ones this time. Okay. I've been a little crafty. We've got Common Sense Media.
Classic.
Letterboxd.
Yep.
Rotten Tomatoes.
Yep.
IMDb. And Amazon.
I feel like one's missing there. You said IMDb, but you did not say IMDme.
No, I didn't say that. You're correct. Elaborate as to why.
Did you write a review for this one? Or...
Oh, sorry. Yeah, no. And me. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I forgot to say me. Whoops.
That's a lot of different website options. I'm sure that there's a bunch there that are red herrings.
Yes, because those are all the websites. But of course, one of these reviews could be written by me as well. I could just put one in, or I could put them all in. All of them could be by me. All of them could just be Rotten Tomatoes. Yeah. All of them could be... I have put a random assortment. Sandra doesn't know.
Nope.
And Sandra's going to guess. All right, are you ready?
Yeah, I guess.
Incorrect. Wrong. You are not ready. Because the first review is by the Cybermen. If you liked Shoot 'Em Up for 2005, I looked up Shoot 'Em Up. It's from 2007. It's like a sequel. It just has the added assassin organization tropes to go with it. Enjoy the action, comedy, and simple storyline.
What the fuck is this Shoot 'Em Up movie?
I don't know. I looked it up and it said it was from 2007. Yeah. So already that was pretty funny.
Oh, it's got Paul Giamatti in it. That's why. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
If you like Shoot 'Em Up 2005, it's like a sequel. It's just added an assassin organization trope to go with it. Enjoy the action, comedy. It's a simple storyline.
Wow. All right. That's it feels it's like a 3-star review, and I'm gonna go with Rotten Tomatoes.
It was 3-star. Okay, so you got that right. But it's IMDb
for
that one.
Wow, because usually for IMDb you only get the title of the review.
Yeah, but they left a fucking short review for one, so I actually took the actual review
how about that?
from IMDb.
That's great.
Yeah.
Right.
A little bamboozlement.
Absolutely.
Next review is by the Daleks.
Yep, more Doctor Who stuff.
And that might be a controversial name, and you'll figure out later. The Daleks said, exterminate. Sorry, I had to get into the voice. Yeah. One second, I'm getting into the voice. Exterminate the Doctor. John Wick for girls. Huge fan. Sorry, that was a good one to say in the Dalek
that's
voice,
a good one to say in the Dalek voice. That feels like you all letterboxed. And I'm going to say letterbox because you forgot to put you in as an option, and therefore I don't think any of these are... Like, genuinely, I don't think you've actually put one in here. So, I'm going to say it's letterboxed.
Well, Sandro, you are wrong. Because it's Amazon.
So is it like a product? It's a review of the DVD.
Of the DVD,
yeah, okay,
yes.
Yeah.
The DVD.
All right.
That's on sale. It's 5 out of 5 as well.
Wow. I didn't guess the rating. Yeah, 5.
Yeah. Huh. John Wick for girls. Huge fan.
John Wick for John Wick is for, like, you can what? It doesn't... Pretty funny.
Yeah. The next review is by the Weeping Angels.
Oh, that's scary.
This movie promises everything and delivers nothing. It's a stellar star cast. Do nothing to improve on a very poor plot. It should be in the dollar movie aisle, and even then it would be overpriced.
Oh my goodness.
It's a stinker.
Such a long review. 1 star, and if you're that angry, you're probably on Rotten Tomatoes, let's be honest.
You would... That does sound like a Rotten Tomatoes. Unfortunately, that's another Amazon review.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it was 2 out of 5, so you're even wrong on that one.
Being that angry at a movie, you give it 2
really
stars.
Mean, and then it's just a 2-star.
What the hell? That's pretty funny, actually. Oh, dear me.
Sandra's never expecting the double Amazon coming out.
Never expecting one Amazon in general, to be honest.
All right. The next review is by the Master.
Which one?
I did not specify.
Ah, damn. I think it's the John Sim one, because he's funny. I like when he turned into Barack Obama. Anyway.
John Wick and Riverdale. Horrifying Frankenbaby.
That's definitely letterboxed because they mentioned Riverdale, therefore they are 15 years old. Was Riverdale on? Yeah, Riverdale was about to end at this point. That'd be a funny show for Zach and I to review. Especially when there's aliens in that show. And time travel. And then it ends in... Do you want to know the ending of the show in general?
I don't want to spoil for the ending. We might watch it,
It's pretty funny. Anyway, Letterboxd and, I don't know, 3.
That was actually... You're right, Sandro. They were 15, because this is Common Sense Media.
Of course it is.
You were right, Sandro. You were right on the money. They are 15 years old because it was a kid's review from Common Sense Media. It was 1 out of 5.
Okay.
It was 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5, yeah.
It's a horrifying Frankenbaby. They did not like it.
That was
Sandro,
incredible. Yeah.
I have named a lot of Doctor Who villains.
You have named a lot.
I have ranked them in order from least threatening to most threatening.
Oh. And the last one had was the
Master.
Master was more threatening than the Weeping Angel. Okay.
Yes. And now some people would definitely be like, why are the Daleks so low on that totem pole? Because I feel like the Daleks might be more threatening than the Weeping Angels. However, the Weeping Angels episode scarred me for life, so I'm always going to put them pretty high. But I did put the Master above them. So who do you think is more of a threat to the Doctor than all of these?
Who's
my number one pick?
Is it? I think, well, you said horrifying, and so I think it's that one episode where that guy experiments on himself to make him younger, and then it actually turns him into an ugly, evil creature. The episode's the Lazarus Experiment. That's what I think it is.
That is actually one of my all-time iconic Doctor Who episodes, because I watched it as a kid. It's I think it might be the first Doctor Who episode I can remember.
That's a scary one to watch for the first time. That's my pick. It's my pick.
Yeah. Have I talked about that with you, or did you just pull that out of the...
A lot of times, yes, you have, yeah.
Okay, all right. No, it's the Ood.
The fucking Ood. Fucking David Tennant simp over here.
Hey, that episode you talked about was from David Tennant, I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
or maybe it isn't.
Yeah.
Was it David Tennant?
Yeah.
Anyway, the Ood. The Ood says...
Fucking Ood.
IDK.
It's you, and it's a 3.
That was actually Common Sense Media.
What the fuck? I don't think I got any of that right. That was a great Raven review segment.
Yeah, really, 3 of her. There was no Rotten Tomatoes, there was no Letterboxd, but you were right. There was no me.
Yeah.
Except you did guess it was me right at the end.
Yeah, IDK. Well, thanks so much for listening to this hilarious new installment in the Oldie But a Goodie franchise. If you like the show, you can give us a follow on all the things, or chuck us a review on the old Spotify or Apple Podcasts, or comment on YouTube. And we also have a patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie pod, early ad-free episodes, bonus content as well. The Nicolas Cage Cageorama. We review Nicolas Cage movies. Coming out in a couple weeks is a bonus battle between The Ant Bully and G-Force, 2 movies where Nicolas Cage plays an animated animal.
Far out. That is insanity. I'll say it. You sounded like an old-timey radio host there. Well, that was a great installment of the Oldie But a Goodie show.
Yeah.
Coming up next, we've got some fucking Nicolas Cage bullshit on the Patreon.
Yes.
Go to Oldie But a Goodie, patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie/pod.
No slash between the pod.
Oh,
but you're
Oldie
close.
But a Goodie pod.
Oldie But a Goodie pod.
There we go.
I wonder if Starkey can do it off the top of his head. Hey, Starkey, what's the URL for our Patreon?
Patreon.com/Oldie But a Goodie pod.
Wow, that was really good and totally off the top of his head, like he said.
Definitely did not Google it right before.
Definitely didn't listen to the 2 seconds of audio just before you asked him.
Yeah, that also probably would have given him a hint. What else is there to plug? I don't know. That's about it.
Sometimes you Twitch stream. Maybe in the future I'll Twitch stream.
Oh,
who knows?
Well, that's one thing to mention, is that the show is actually going to be going on break for a couple weeks. There will still be content coming out.
True.
I'll either be doing new movie reviews, or you'll be doing new movie reviews, or we'll chuck out some free Patreon episodes. We will be back in September. Very fun, very exciting, because I am moving, which means that in my new house I will be able to stream more. So that's fun. That's pretty fun.
You're moving. I'm applying for houses. In the future I might be moving. So it's a little tricky at the moment. There's a lot of tricky things, but we'll make sure there's content that is put out for people. If worse comes to worse, I'll force Sandra to put out a fucking Patreon episode.
Yeah, that might happen. That might end up happening. I don't know which ones. Deuce Bigelow. No, I won't put that out for free.
God, no. I want you to delete that from the things.
I was at work yesterday and someone mentioned that movie, and I was just like, I just started laughing, and no one else got the reference. Just me and that one person.
Yeah, look, it was a popular movie around that time. It was, people know it.
Yeah. Okay. So we'll see you at the start of September, but for the start of September, Zach's got to pick a movie. And by pick a movie...
That's what I was just going to say.
You picked a bunch of movies.
I picked a bunch of movies. I have 3 options here. And I have a little spoiler for you, Sandra.
Okay.
All of them are trilogies.
Okay, hang on a second.
Because
here.
I've been sitting on this little trilogy card for a while, and you've been like, "Oh, when's that trilogy card going to be in? When are we going to get a trilogy card?"
No, okay.
Come on, Zach.
The only reason I've been asking you for a trilogy card is because Halloween's coming up, and I am asking so that you play it before our Halloween episode, so that it has to be timed.
Sure. It's not that
timing.
He wants the trilogy card. No.
Shit, he's on to me.
He doesn't want to choose a deranged series to put in, like fucking. I don't know.
Curious George.
Goat Story or something. Curious George. Well, you can't. Well, you might be able to do that. You might not be, because it's one of my options here. Is Curious George.
Well, yeah, of course. Of course it is. But maybe I don't want to do a trilogy. If you do one, maybe I don't want to do one afterwards, because I like the one-off movies as well. This year, I feel like it's been all trilogies, and our month and your month, and it's been a great year, and I don't want to change it. More trilogies. Let's keep going.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, Sandra, we're going to do a little pointsy game.
Pointsy game?
You're going to come up with, you're going to come up with some categories. I'm going to tell you the things of each of these movies. You're not going to know which movie applies to which. You give them a point. I'll give you some answers. You give them a point, 3-1. I give him points. Whichever has the most points at the end wins!
Oh, and wait, so are you going to play the trilogy card for all 3 of these?
I will play the trilogy card at the end of this, yes.
Fuck.
It's going to be up to you which series we end up doing. I can tell you there is a wrong option. There is an incorrect option. You also will disagree that it's a trilogy, because it's not really. I've just connected 3 movies loosely.
I mean, technically, I did say the Kurosawa Shakespeare movies that are not connected in any way. I did put them once as a trilogy option, so...
I'll say they are all connected, but they're not part of the same, series. You know what I mean?
Think that it doesn't matter, and you can do that if you want. As long as there's a running theme, and there's 3 of them.
Oh, yeah, there's some running themes happening.
Okay, but that means, if you do that, it's fast and loose, and then I can pull some bullshit.
You know what? If you pick the bad option and that happens, you deserve to throw whatever bullshit back at me.
All right. Oh, I'm very worried about what you've done, but let's do it. Do we do some...
Am I still mad about Goat Story? Maybe.
It was a year ago, Zach. Get over it.
Not until I get my revenge, Sandra.
I feel like you got your revenge, which was doing Veggie Tales, but then I did Goat Story too. So now you need your revenge again.
No, well, yeah, I get, but now I might be going a little overboard. We'll see. The trilogy card might be a bit excessive for revenge.
That's
you know
fair.
what I'm saying?
I feel like our revenge is always like that. It's like I do too much revenge that you need to do revenge, but you do too much then I need to do it. It just goes back and forth.
I think that's really says a lot about humanity.
It does. And that one fucking gambling app as well. It really says a lot.
Yeah. Really says a lot.
All right, let's do it.
All right, Sandro. I've got 3 choices for you. One of them is really bad, so just be aware of that. But yeah. What would you like to? What question would you like to ask me?
Can we do the regular gimmies?
It's probably going to be a no for most of them.
Oh, okay. So no genre.
I can give you some of them.
No.
I can give you genres.
Okay, all right.
Genres are fine. I could give you an actor.
Okay.
And that might be it.
All right, then I'll start asking some weird questions. Let's do those two, though.
Okay. I have some overlapping genres, but I won't do that to you. I won't be mean.
All right.
I could be a little mean,
It's
but
not
I
like we've done that every single week.
Oh, we've done that. We've done that a few times, but this is important because one of these options is bad, so I need to make sure it's not like a 50-50,
Yeah.
All right. So, number 1, action.
Oh, okay, more action. All right, I like it.
Yeah. Number 2, sci-fi.
Oh.
Number 3, comedy.
See, I'm a trilogy of a comedy trilogy is very interesting because with the only trilogy.
By the way, some of these might not be the first.
Oh, might not be the first
one
genre.
Yes, because remember they had matching genres, right?
Yeah.
So I had to possibly, yeah.
See, okay, the fact that you're saying one of these is bad, but you're making a point to not really steer me away from the bad one. Makes me think comedy's safe.
Maybe I'm trying to mislead you.
Which means that it's like, because a bad sci-fi trilogy, that's something really that I want to do, but I don't want to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I feel like the safest option is for me to go 3 to action. Oh, we haven't done a sci-fi in a while, though. Do I want to do? We've done a sci-fi trilogy before with Riddick. So I'm going to give 1 to sci-fi, 2 to comedy, 3 to action, because I want to kind of shake up the trilogies a little bit. And I think a action trilogy will be really interesting, and a comedy trilogy will be very weird.
Okay. Yeah. No, I think that was some good choices. All right. And then you wanted actors.
Actors,
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Number 1, I've got Matt Smith. Number 2, I've got Peter Capaldi.
Oh, okay.
And number 3, I've got Karen Gillan.
Ooh, that's hard. Okay, what's Peter Capaldi in? Paddington? Matt Smith. What movies has he done? See, that's a problem there. Because movies that Matt Smith has been in...
He's been in a few.
Yeah, but it's like Morbius and stuff. He does a lot of good
I forgot
TV.
He was in that one.
he's in like Terminator Genesis as well. Oh, I love
Terminator Genesis. Who would put that movie as an option?
You
sounded crazy.
I love Matt Smith though. And with Karen Gillan, is it Guardians? I don't think I want to do Guardians, but I can't think of another trilogy that she's done. But it could be an unconnected trilogy.
I would never have a trilogy that isn't connected canonically.
Damn, this is very difficult.
Yeah.
I'm going to go 3 Matt Smith.
3 Matt Smith? Okay.
Because I'm intrigued, because I don't think he's done a trilogy, and his movie choices are usually not great, but I don't know what he's been in enough to really, because I love his TV work and their movies. I'm like Morbius, but I can't get over Morbius. So I'll go 3 Matt Smith, 2 Karen Gillan, and I'll go 1 Peter Capaldi, just because I think he does the most normal movies. That's what I'm going to do.
No, I think, yeah. For sure. All right, well, those were the gimmies. Now, what questions have you got?
I'm going to do it very simple. What milkshakes would these movies order at a diner?
Number 1 is like a Fanta.
Okay, like an orange
sort of milkshake.
Orange. Is it like a float? Like it is a bit bubbly.
Yeah, well, it's using Fanta, right?
It's like a spider.
I was imagining a spider. For our American audience members, a spider is literally just like soda and with ice cream scooped on top.
Okay.
Which, is that called a float over there?
I think so. I don't know.
I think that's called a float.
Okay.
Then I'm thinking number 2 is like a... I thought of something really bad. I shouldn't say that. It's the Grimace Shake.
I didn't mind
I said that out loud.
I didn't mind it. I had fun with it.
It actively made me feel ill.
Yeah, fair.
And then the third one... It's a milkshake. You know what? I'm just going to say chocolate milkshake. Just a chocolate... Oh, actually. Chocolate and strawberry.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very interesting.
Or chocolate and raspberry, maybe. Yeah.
Oh,
I like raspberry better.
Very interesting. And the middle one was a Grimace Shake.
yeah.
Ooh.
It's a Grimace Shake, or it's maybe like just a rainbow shake.
No, it's a Grimace Shake.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to give it 3.
Ooh,
because it's the most interesting one, and I like interesting things.
The Grimace Shake?
The Grimace Shake is very interesting.
Yeah.
I'll go chocolate raspberry, 2 points, and then that Fanta float, I'll go 1.
Okay.
I'm very worried about what you've done.
Yeah, you should be.
I'm very unsure. I cannot figure out what's going on here. Okay. I like this question. If this movie was another movie, what would it be?
Okay. You got to know which one of these is which for this one. This one's Firefly.
Okay.
So number 1's Firefly. So obviously that's the sci-fi one.
I bet you could have done some mishmash of genres, so who knows?
Yeah. No, but I think Firefly, it's for sure. Second one is Curious George.
I think I know what it is.
Sorry, I immediately thought of that because we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And the third one, I'm going to say the first Incredible Hulk, whatever that one.
With the one with Eric Bana?
I think so, yeah.
The one with the Hulk dogs.
Yeah, the Hulk.
Oh, that's fucking shit. That's a shit movie.
Yeah. Maybe that's a poor choice.
But I'm going to give it 3 points because it's a shit movie. And if something's reminding you specifically of the Hulk dog movie, that's pretty funny. Yeah.
So you're giving that one 3. Okay.
Curious George. For the meme, I'll give Curious George 2. And I guess Firefly gets the 1. I don't know. For Firefly, for me, has been tainted by Joss Whedon being awful. So I'm gonna go 1 for that. But I do love that show. So this is very difficult. But yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
How many more questions do you think we should get out of this?
I think you could do one more. And then I'll just see because for the sake of the scores, I think one more would be good.
These movies go to the library.
Ooh, this is a good.
The librarian thruple give them a book that is very similar to their personality. Like what's inside of the book really speaks to them.
Ooh,
what's inside the book for these movies? It doesn't have to be like a gun or like money or anything. It's just kind of like anything.
Yeah. No. I'm with you. This is okay. I think number 1. Let's say a umbrella.
What the hell? Okay. All right.
Second one. Ooh. I think the second one they give an actual book, and it's it is a self-help book. It's like a let's say anger management.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Yep. All right.
And then the third one is they're getting a toothbrush.
What the hell? Okay. So Umbrella, an actual self-help book, and then
maybe not
toothbrush.
anger management, but that was funny that I said that.
I like that.
I was thinking more maybe like how to get along with your family, maybe. Like
right.
Self-help sort of.
I understand
but,
what you mean.
Maybe
yeah.
It comes with like anger issue like stuff in it as well. Like anger can be part of it.
Okay. See, it's very funny that there's a toothbrush in a book.
The toothbrush is a very passive-aggressive gift for someone to get you right.
I'm like...
It's like, bro, you need a brush.
Yeah, I'm like, does this movie
Imagine that
stink?
getting it as a Christmas. Yeah,
stinky?
Maybe.
It makes me have questions more than any of these other ones, so I'm gonna have to go 3 to the toothbrush. The self-help book or the umbrella? Why are they getting an umbrella? I'm also asking questions.
Why would they? Well, they're probably rain out, you know? They need an umbrella, so they're giving them... Yeah.
Or is it because of nefarious means? Is it an umbrella gun? Ooh.
I didn't say that.
No,
I said an
it's an umbrella.
I would have specified a gadget umbrella.
All right.
I was thinking about saying, like, a gadget umbrella, but I'm like, nope. It's just a normal umbrella.
I do like the idea of a self-help
They might actually
book,
be like, oh... Is this a gadget umbrella? And they go, no, this is just a regular umbrella. It's raining outside. You need an umbrella.
It's raining. Oh, it's even between these last two. I'm trying to just think of any. I have more questions about the umbrella, so I'll go 2 umbrella, 1 book. But it could have gone either way for me there.
2 umbrella, 1 book.
1 book.
Okay.
All right. I'm really worried about the outcome of this.
Sandro, we've all made mistakes.
Oh no.
Leading up to this point. Some people might blame me for having it as an option.
Fuck, what have you done?
Some people might blame you for giving it a 3 at nearly every opportunity except for 1.
I was trying to avoid the bad one. Oh, no.
Well, you kind of picked the bad one every single time. The only time you didn't pick it, you still gave it a 2.
Oh, no. And like, for the sake of I know sometimes I do try to pick bad movies on purpose. I was not for this one. I was not for this one at all, so...
Well, why did you pick Hulk Dogs then, Sandro? Why did you give that one a 3, Sandro?
Because I thought I had avoided the bad one every other time, so I thought it was safe to give Hulk Dogs a 3.
Nope! Not happening! Because the bad one needs a toothbrush, Sandro. The bad one needs a toothbrush.
Oh,
anyway.
I thought the bad one needed the self-help book because it's bad. Gosh.
No, it's funny. It's funny because the self-help book was a different one, or the anger management was a different one than the Hulk Dogs one.
Thought it was,
which is pretty funny.
I thought it was the same one. That's why I gave it a 1.
You'd think they're the same one, but it was actually a different one, which is pretty funny.
All right, what's the outcome?
Okay, so... Okay, so the other 2 movies tied.
Oh.
And then the bad one won.
It's not true. I wasn't trying that on purpose.
Can you guess as to what some of these movies are?
Okay, so Firefly, Karen Gillan, I was thinking Guardians of the Galaxy.
You are correct. That is one of the options you did not pick, was the original Guardians of the Galaxy. Because I thought that would be kind of fun. That'd be a bit different.
I agree.
Another modern-ish series, the MCU.
I think it would have been interesting.
I haven't seen their latest ones.
The third one's really good.
Like to see it.
It would have been interesting as well to watch, because I watch Marvel movies when they come out and then never again. So it would have been interesting to watch them out of the order of the universe.
Guardians of the Galaxy. I think I've watched both the first and second one multiple times. I have not even seen the third one, though, because I kind of, like, died off on the Marvel fandom. But, like, that one looks really good, and it's like, man, I should really see that, and then I just didn't.
The third one and a lot of recent Marvel stuff is good, but the bad stuff really drags it down, and you can feel it in the third Guardians as well. There's parts where you're like, this shouldn't have been after Endgame. Anyway, all
right, what do you think the next movie
I have no idea. I genuinely don't know.
You actually said it out loud.
Oh.
It's Paddington.
There are 3 of them. There was a third one.
There are 3 Paddington movies. And, of course, as you mentioned, Peter Capaldi is in Paddington.
Yeah, he's the I love those movies. They're great.
I nearly said a marmalade float. But if I said that, you would have clocked it immediately.
Was that the umbrella?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he needs an umbrella.
Yeah.
He's a little fella. I was going to say like sandwich. I was going to say things, but I was like, oh, I need to avoid that.
Yeah. You know what? That's a good series. That would have been fun. I watched all of those a couple years ago. So yeah, all right.
Both of these options, I would have greatly preferred. You know, I think these are fun.
What have you done? Wait, hang on. Those were both trilogies.
Yeah.
God damn it.
What's up, Chief? What's happening?
Did I pick the one that wasn't a trilogy and will make me angry?
Yes.
Okay, so my first thought is Morbius. But that's purely because Matt Smith is the only actor who hasn't appeared yet. It could be Terminator, but I don't know what else he's done that's a movie, but Morbius and Terminator. So what is it?
Here's the thing. It's funny you mentioned Morbius, isn't it? It's really funny you mentioned it. Because then if you weigh, like, Morbius, Madam Web, and Kraven the Hunter, they're all part of the same universe, and sort of that Sony trying to get on that.
But we've already done Madam Web, though, so...
Yes. So I was thinking, you know, what would be a replacement movie for that one, you know?
Oh, no, that is what I picked. Fucking hell.
So there's Morbius, there's Madam Web, Kraven the Hunter, there's all the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, there's a few of those, yeah.
But there's also Venom, and the Venom series.
Yeah, that's a trilogy.
I was thinking we've already done Madam Web, but if we were Morbius, Kraven the Hunter, maybe we could just throw in the first Venom movie. And then that would be kind of like 3 in their own universe sort of thing. So anyway, the option was Morbius, and you nearly gave it all the points possible. Because look at those chompers. He needs a toothbrush. He needs all these things.
And so I was really hoping you'd say Morbius. That Matt Smith is in a real incredible series.
Nope. It was a real risky roll of the dice telling you the actors there, but I thought it was really funny because they were all Doctor Who things. And that's also my connection for all of these movies were Doctor Who.
Doctor Who actors? Actors who have been in Doctor Who.
Actors who have been on Doctor Who.
That is a terrible fucking... Not the connection, okay, so we're doing a trilogy of Sony spin-off movies.
Yes, and I could have had Venom here and done like all of the Venom movies.
I mean, I have not seen Venom 3. I've seen the other ones, though.
I have only seen the first Venom.
Okay.
But I'll be willing to rewatch it.
So what is the order? What are we doing?
Morbius, Venom, Kraven the Hunter.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Now, we could watch Madam Web again. However...
Why don't we just take that week off and release our review of Madam Web? Or maybe that's what I'll put out during the week then. Who knows? During our upcoming break. Okay, so next episode is Morbius.
It's Morbin time!
And then Venom. And then what if, and this is, shoot down this idea if you think it's bad, because I kind of don't want to waste my picks for it. But what if we did Morbius, Kraven the Hunter, and then Venom, and then your trilogy could then, and then I'll take it, and then I'll maybe do Venom 2 and 3.
Oh, yeah.
We could do that.
That could work. That could work if you want to do that. Yeah. I think you could get, like, you would get the 2, but then you would get a bonus movie to, like, refund your trilogy card. You know what I mean?
No, I'm going to make you use 3. I'm going to make you pick 3. I'm only going to pick 2.
Oh, okay.
I mean, no, that's up to you. That's up to you. I don't know.
Yeah. You can do that. Yeah. I think that's very valid. I think that's very, very valid. So you're saying I get 5 picks here?
No, that's a terrible idea. This is terrible. All this sucks. This is terrible. But the problem is it is technically a trilogy. But one of your trilogies is another trilogy.
Yeah. Well, let's hear. Here's the thing. How about we get to Venom, and then we can decide whether we keep watching more Sony movies or if we want to dip.
So we do Morbius, Kraven the Hunter, and then we end on Venom, and then I will decide whether or not we keep going.
Yeah. Yes. There you go.
Maybe I'll let Patreon decide. No, they're going to vote yes. I'm not going to ask them. I won't ask them. All right.
Look, I wanted to do Guardians of the Galaxy, okay? I wanted to do
You
Paddington.
put
You're the
multiple
one who picked
superhero
this one.
options. That's so funny.
Oh, it's just like, it was because they all had the connection of the Doctor Who actor, right?
Yeah.
I wanted the Doctor Who actor. I thought that was a cool
That's
connection.
a very good
and
connection.
I was this close to having John Wick in there. And then you said you hadn't watched them, and I was even tempted to put it in there, but I was like, nope, I'm going to stick to my guns. And by guns, I mean no guns, because I don't want them. I want big chompy chompers.
Yeah. Well, all right. We'll see you.
Look, Sandro.
Yep.
Next week, we're going to have a more billion views.
We will. It'll be a very...
the next episode.
It'll be a
and
huge...
make a more $1 billion because it's morbing time. And it's about time we review this movie.
Yes.
We should have reviewed it when it first came out.
You know what? You were very
the
correct.
greatest cinematic masterpiece of the century.
Yep.
I've already watched it twice. I can't wait to watch it a third time.
I've already watched it once, and fucking hell. All right, well... Coming up, we'll be on break for 3 weeks. Maybe I will release our Madam Web episode then, just to prepare everyone.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, I think that would work out well.
Just to prepare everyone. And then we'll do Morbius, we'll do Kraven, we'll do Venom, and then we'll come back to the drawing board to see if we do more Venom.
I'm Cravens from Craven. By that I mean I haven't seen it, and I had no interest, and now I'm going to watch it, baby. Let's go.
I reckon what happens is when we get to Venom... It'll be a gentleman's agreement. I'll be like, you know what? It is technically my choice, but let's keep doing it. I'll pick it. And then you do the gentleman agreement of I will give up my next choice to do the third Venom.
If you gentleman it, then I'll gentleman it. Absolutely.
But you probably will just dip at the last second, and then we won't do Venom 3. Anyway.
It depends how fucking sick I am of Sony movies, which will probably be high after Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah,
we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay, we'll see you guys in 3 weeks. Fucking hell.
Hey, I'm not to blame here. You're the one who picked. Well, I'm partially to blame. I
think Sony is to blame.
Well,
no. The head of Sony's Spider-Man team is the person to blame. Avi Arad, that's his name. He's, what a weird guy. Anyway, bye.
It's Morbin time.
I really don't want it to be.
We know life is busy. That's why saving money should be effortless. With Atlantic Union Bank's Roundup Savings, every time you use your debit card, your purchase rounds up to the nearest dollar and automatically goes into savings. So whether you're grabbing coffee, filling the tank, or picking up groceries, you're saving without even thinking about it. It's just one of the ways Atlantic Union Bank makes managing your money easy. Learn more at atlanticunionbank.com or stop by a branch today. Atlantic Union Bank. Any way you bank.
Support for this podcast comes from Progressive, America's #1 boat insurer. We've all made mistakes on the water, but there's one mistake you shouldn't make: being uninsured. With Progressive Boat Insurance, you can choose coverage for most mistakes you or other boaters could make, helping you float carefree all season long. Quote today: Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. #1 rating based on 2024 filings with state departments of insurance.
On the under $3 menu at McDonald's, a sausage burrito is $2. So dip, drizzle, or douse to your heart's desire. Because no matter how you sauce your sausage burrito, it's still just $2.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Prices may be higher for delivery.